Morning, folks. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey, right here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We're going to tell you the future today, as this is our Take the Points edition for this week, week 2 of the NFL season, week 3 of the college football season, week 24 of Major League Baseball, and
I was going to guess 412.
no, not that many, and as well as week 3 in the high school football, and while we're shooting this, we can tell you the USA has been eliminated from further competition.
Is it bad that I almost want to say good for the absolute mess that everything was?
Well, yeah. Tell me what happened today, because
I didn't see the game.
They were the 58 games.
58.
And they were ahead going into the fourth quarter by 3. They beat France. Well, they beat France in the preliminaries. So, I mean, everybody just kind of figured they'd beat them.
Well, I think Jason Tatum was out in that game. You know, if the United States wants to be in these, then all the other players, the good players, shouldn't drop out.
That's right. So, top 15 players in the U.S., top 15 Americans, none of them participated, which, well, it just doesn't seem right. But they'll be there next year.
All I know is I'm not eating fries this week.
Yeah, you will.
Is this a keto thing or something? Or
oh, come on, you're definitely eating
French
fries.
You're definitely
back to freedom fries.
Fall Fun Fest going on.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Barbecue.
Nope.
Some chili cheese.
Nope.
And now I'm hungry.
You're going to have all kinds of that stuff. But this is, like I said, Friday the 13th. Hope nobody is scared of Friday the 13th out there or balloons or anything like that.
Yeah.
Why? Really?
Balloons and screen doors.
Balloons and screen doors, my kryptonite.
Everybody's kryptonite,
Just thinking about to put them
Mine's
together.
Cardio.
This is Friday the 13th. Thanks so much for tuning in here on Wabash Catch TV. Over here in Flora on Channel 100 or Channel 25, on in Salem on Channel 3, on the Moby on Channel 99 or 100. Take your pick. You pick either one. By the way, I installed the Moby last night, and it
What's
works.
the Moby?
Is that the thing in the back of the TV?
The little device that you plug in
we
the back.
can't get. That's cool.
So tell us how it works.
Coming your direction.
A year and a half now.
It'll be there.
A year and a half.
It'll be there. It's coming. Let me just get the pictures off these grumpy Gus's off of here. What's going on in the community? What's some community events for today? There are a ton of huge community events going on this weekend in downtown Flora at the this is the Big Shadows of Elmwood Cemetery Tour. That's only $8 to get on. It's pretty easy. It goes from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., pardon me. Go down to the historic Flora Depot on Friday or Saturday night, and they'll have tours available all night long. Should be just a fun. They get 7, 8, 9, 100 to 1,000 people there each year, and you really don't want to miss it. They put on a great show. It'll be a lot of fun. Also, all weekend long, the Fairfield Fall Fun Fest continuing as tonight. It'll be the Gruen Vocal Studio in the Entertainment Tonight, and Big Platinum Rock Legends on the main stage at 6:30. Who's all going to see the Platinum Rock Legends?
I'm going to be with you.
We'd be there. We're going to the football
I'm going to be with you.
We'll be here in Florida.
But I will tell you about the Platinum Rock Legends. Our good friend Chris Musgrave has seen them in St. Louis.
Really?
Yeah, they play in St. Louis all the time.
So what did Chris say about them? He said
they're great.
He said they're great?
You might need a certain tent to enjoy it more that we don't have, but they're a lot of fun.
Well, that'll be a good time. So enjoy that. And then on Saturday, a huge number of items Saturday, and I might mention one of those here later on as the show progresses.
We're going to mention 2 of them.
Are we mentioning a couple? All right, dinner and a movie also in Louisville tonight at 5 p.m. Cruise the Square in Louisville. Dinner served by the Louisville Rotary folks at 5 p.m. at the Village of Louisville and Fall Harvest Festival, Queens. Movie on the Square at dusk. Popcorn, homemade cobbler, and ice cream. Yum. It doesn't say what kind. Probably peach.
It could be all kinds of apple cobbler, peach cobbler, cherry
Apple
cobbler.
or peach? Well, cherry's probably a little out.
Pineapple cobbler?
That's not bad.
Mango cobbler?
Upside down cake, pineapple probably. I don't know if it'd be a cobbler, but they'll have that tonight. Bring your lawn chairs. I don't know what the movie is, but bring the lawn chairs. It'll be a good time. Wayne City Rurton Club is having a big old monthly pinochle party tonight, and that's at 6:30 in the Wayne City Community Building. Also,
I usually get my feet.
So
My knuckles are safe. It's usually my feet.
that's a good one.
Yeah, continue.
I'm
Carry
so
on.
glad I didn't move the camera for you on that one. That makes me feel very good. Little Boogie all weekend long. The A-Bait folks over in Kell, Illinois. This is the Illinois Freedom Riders. They're inviting everyone to their annual Little Boogie at 1926 Adams Road in Carter. Actually, that's south of Salem, north of Cal, in that general neighborhood. They'll have camping, loads of trails, mud pit, games, entertainment, and planned, as well as the Big 21 Saturday night is the entertainment. Gates open at noon on Friday, and they'll be going until Sunday afternoon. So that's a good one. The Sandoval Fall Festival is this weekend, all weekend long. I believe it's from Friday through Sunday. They'll have a carnival, cake stand, not a cake walk, cake stand, bingo, beer garden, raffles, cash baskets, and gun, fish and chickens, the raffles for cash baskets as well as a gun. Fish and chicken strip dinners each night. Food stands with live bands. The live bands are Cold Turkey and Cody Phillips. Cody Phillips acoustic from 5 to 7 on Saturday, and then Cody Phillips and the Smoking Guitars from 7 to 11. Wait a minute. This Cody Phillips guy is doing a 6-hour gig?
6 hours?
Yeah, he's on from 5 to 11. Oh, heavens.
That's a lot of cover songs.
It's a lot of tuba.
That's a lot of tuba. Yeah, by the way, that show last night was outstanding, incredible. The groupies last night for the roasted chestnuts, it was just
Wheelchairs going out of
bonkers.
control. Out of control.
They were throwing walkers at the stage.
I mean, it was closed off by 6:30, so I could go to bed.
6:30. You'd miss well a fortune. You know how many people there.
It's clearly halfway through. It's 7 o'clock anyway, but yeah, that was a good time. Saturday, Sisney High School Pride going to have their big annual pork burger sale. This is a nice deal. You want to go out there, make sure you buy all the pork burgers you can, sell them out, because the profits are used for various activities as well as to fund equipment and supplies throughout the year, and that counts for basketball, basketball, baseball equipment, and softball, all kinds of good stuff. The Clay City Fall Festival. This must just be the weekend for fall festivals. Clay City having a big fall festival on Saturday, and with fireman's breakfast at 6 a.m., tractor show registration, Power and Grace at 9, vendor booths open at 10, then a huge all day long, ending with the Midnight Breakaway Band at 8 p.m. I've got one more. The Harvest Festival is in Farina this weekend long on Saturday. I believe it's Saturday and Sunday. On Saturday at 11 a.m., the Salem Pep Band will start. They've got a couple of gigs. Chili Cook-Off, Wilco and Green Band. Wait, Wills and Green Band. That's a little different from
Then
Wilco.
Yeah, little different.
Let's see, I thought the Harvest Festival was in Pawnee, which also featured parts of Wilco.
Well,
Yes,
only-
it did.
only
They had Wilco.
Only if
That's
they got
right.
the horse.
Yeah.
Little Sebastian.
Little Sebastian.
This
had to be
Harvest Festival is in Farina, not in.
And they
Pawnee.
did have Jeff there,
This is
too.
not the. This is not. This might. Not, but you're right. This could be the Farina Kinmundy Unity Festival.
So
There you go.
which one's Eagleton?
Definitely Farina.
Don't say that at all. Don't say that at all. All right. What day is
okay,
this?
they
This is
can't-
Friday
they
the
can't get Walmart.
They
13th.
don't have it either.
This is Friday the 13th. They do. They do.
Of course they do.
This
Why
is
wouldn't they have
Friday
it?
the 13th. This is National Take the Kids. The kids take over the kitchen
Nothing
day.
can go wrong there.
Yeah, well, wait till the rest of the days here. This is kids and teens across the country are called to take over kitchens. This observance encourages using their favorite recipes to make a meal for their family. Adult supervision and assistance as required. You all, well, two of you have children. Do the kids ever take over the kitchen and make a meal for mom and dad?
Yes, Hillary loves to cook pancakes. Hates cleaning it up.
Yeah. Grayson loves cooking eggs.
Is that right?
She cooks them properly.
No kidding.
Yeah, we
Is
taught
she
her
doing
proper egg
scrambled
cooking.
or is she doing
Both. She can do scrambling and she can do over easy.
Does she?
So she's a proper
That
egg
kid's
cooker.
like 6 years old or 10 or
Well,
12
she's
or
9.
15 or something like that.
Yeah.
But she's been in the kitchen
She
her whole life
in college
though.
My kids are still trying to find JD Ankill.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna find him. This is also National. Well, see now, if your kids are going to be in the kitchen, you need to make sure you're gluten free.
No.
National Celiac Disease Awareness Day. Make sure that the kids take that into consideration, especially if they're making pancakes. Yeah, that might be something to think of. But this is probably more likely applies. This is National Blame Someone Else Day. Using superstition as an opportunity, National Blame Someone Else Day pawns off our mistakes onto another person. It's always celebrated on the first Friday the 13th of the year. Every year,
I always said
the first Friday the 13th.
One of my favorite sayings was
Blame Someone Else Day.
I didn't say it was your fault. I said I'm blaming you.
Easy enough.
That's how. I'm so glad you're still the editor at the Wayne County Press. Wait a second, you're not anymore, are you? Yeah, that's true. Well, celebrate National Blame Someone Else Day today. What is on Wabash? What do you want to see on football tonight? The Wabash Catch TV high school football. Robinson at Flora. That'll be on here on this channel 3 and 25, 99 or 100, and Wabash Catch TV. That's right, 2-0 Flora and 1-1 Robinson, I believe. So this will be a fun ball game.
Looking forward to it.
See, Robinson beat Red Hill.
Robinson beat Red Hill and lost to, I have it off the top of my head. I'll come up with it. I'll think about it. You'll probably come up with it faster than I will. What's going on? There is a little bit of Major League Baseball tonight. Pittsburgh Pirates or Chicago Cubs. That's this afternoon. I have no idea why they're starting it at 3:05 in Chicago, but apparently they wanted to get the happy hour early going. I don't know. Going early. Stephen Breaux versus John Lester. NBC Sports Chicago, channel 643. Milwaukee Brewers there in St. Louis tonight. It's a big series, 3-game series. That's at 7:15. Fox Sports Midwest, channel 630. Adrian Hauser versus Adam Wainwright. And finally, NCAA football. I got 3 games to tell you about tonight. North Carolina is on the road at Wake Forest, big ACC matchup. That's a 5 o'clock doubleheader on ESPN at channel 601. Washington State at Houston, the second part of that one. What is Washington State doing traveling to Houston?
That's a fun ball game, though.
It's going to be an offensive game.
That'll be a good game to watch. And that's at 8:15. And also, Kansas. How about the Fighting Les Miles at Boston College?
How about it?
That'll be on ACC Network, channel 159, and that's on at 6:30. Hey, we've got all kinds of good stuff coming up for you today. We're going to talk baseball. We're going to talk college football, pro football, high school football, basketball. We already did some of that. Well, who knows what else we'll get to. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. We'll be back right after. By the way, Brian Turner down there. Lucas Vaughan right there. Jamey Hodges right there. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll be right back after these words. Do stick around.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, My name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
You guys
Do your thing.
Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. My name is Bruce Dickey. I've just made the mistake about 2 minutes into the break by handing the boys my comic strips for the week.
Yeah, 3 of them are phenomenal. 2 of them, no.
3 of them are pretty good.
Yeah, 3 of them are
pretty
phenomenal.
good. You are watching the Take the Points edition here of Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We do this once a week. We tell you the future. We're
I
gonna,
told you. This is great TV.
we're going to tell you the future and help you enrich yourselves. Speaking of enriching ourselves in college football, who had a good week last week? I was 0 for 2 with a 1 push. How about anybody? Surely somebody did better
How
than
did you go
that.
0 and 2 with 1 push? And you
I had 3
5
games. I had 3. Oh no, I didn't. I can't remember who I bet on in pro football.
On the show, I was
Show bets.
technically 0 for 2. One of them I wound up not betting because the line moved before I could bet it, and I didn't like the new line. Turns out on the show, I think I actually hit.
Oh really?
I wound up not taking it.
Sounds like something I'd say if my
Yeah.
bets didn't hit.
Okay, in that case, I haven't lost.
Yeah, I'm 5-0.
I'm good. Good to go.
4 and 3 overall on college.
Okay, on college I'm 3, 4, and 1 overall.
I mean, just this
Or
week.
3, 4. No,
Actual
3,
bets.
4.
We're talking about show bets.
show bets.
Our
3,
little
4,
show
and 2.
competition.
Here's the thing: if my show bets suck, I'm going to tell you what my overall was.
So he didn't
So
win
your show
either.
bets, your
Yeah,
show
he didn't
bets
win
were
either.
bad. You did all right this week.
I went 3 and 2. I hit my super dog. I split
Who was your super dog?
against UCLA. I don't care who it was against UCLA.
San Diego State. Yeah, beat UCLA and throttled them.
Yeah,
Throttled
I
them.
think he beat them by 8. Line was 7.5. So
Yeah, my
easy
super
cover.
dog. My super dog game was over about a quarter in. I had Syracuse beating Maryland.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, my super dog was Texas. That was
I
close.
thought you had Texas on
Yeah,
your
I had
super dog.
Texas in the
One of your
super
bets
dog.
was Syracuse.
Yeah.
Cameron.
The Syracuse bet was.
I unfortunately
ugly.
bet them accidentally 5 times.
Yeah. For different amounts.
I went back to look and I was like, man, why am I not getting any money coming in? Ooh, Syracuse in a parlay. Son of a.
So you accidentally did hit confirm.
Oh, I confirmed way too many times on that one.
How'd you do this week? You did a pretty good week, huh?
Great. On the show in college, I went 0 for. In the pros, I went 1-1 or
See?
1-0-1.
So we are helping.
pushed one.
We are helping
pushed
people.
by Colts.
And all of us.
No, Colts
No,
won.
you
I
got
got
6.5.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I hit
you
him.
hit
Never
that
mind.
one.
2-0 in pros.
There you go. See, and all of our survivor bets.
hit both my
all
NFL
of our
picks.
survivors.
Yeah, I hit both my NFL, lost both my college and my super
Any
dog.
surprising games other than the Syracuse just getting boat raced? That was kind of a surprise
Man,
to
I'm
me.
glad it ended in raced.
I had the under in the USC Stanford game. The quarterback play surprised me there. They actually scored some points. The kid for USC, a 3-star recruit out of high school, was an accidental find.
Yeah.
Did something that Leinart, Darnold, Sanchez, none of those guys ever did. Threw for 370 and 4 scores.
Bunch of jobbers.
But I still think Graham Harrell's looked good as our offensive coordinator so far.
He's a USC fan, so
Yeah.
he says our. Anybody surprised? Anybody watch the Illini game besides me? It was.
So how far into our college segment?
Kept an eye onto it.
And we're not going to mention the fact.
minutes,
We're not going to mention the fact that if not for a freshman kicker, Michigan loses to Army at home.
Oh yeah, they should
now,
have.
That was the best game of the day.
The game of the day. Watching
And that was with
Army run
only
that
averaging
triple
like
option.
3.5 yards a carry.
That was
At
so
Michigan.
much fun.
What they are good at, they weren't good at, and still almost pulled it off.
There
That makes you wonder, how come late in the ball game, before the overtime, they didn't, Army had the ball, why not, try to get closer for their kicker, for crying out loud?
They were. They were at Michigan, man. There was one series.
Throw the ball!
There was one.
can't
That's when
throw
they
the
got
ball.
the interception.
They can't
Remember,
throw
they
the
were on the
ball.
They tried
10-yard
throwing it
line.
4 times, it didn't go well.
Yeah, they were on the 10-yard line at one point and had
4th and
intercepted in the end zone.
So is Jim Harbaugh feeling his lucky shoes or something after that?
He has
Wearing
to
his
be,
lucky
'cause
khakis that day? He probably have to launder them after that.
I'm telling you that game was Army's. We were watching the end of that together.
I'm now less excited about the last game of the year, Michigan versus Ohio State, because if it's anything like that, Ohio State will roll them.
Well, Ohio State's going to lose this Saturday.
let's
so that'll even
let's
things
get to
out.
this
The
week's.
team that's looked the best in the
Penn
Big
State?
Ten has been, Wisconsin.
I think Penn State's looking incredible.
We talked about Wisconsin. Yeah, I think Wisconsin's a real
Yeah,
deal.
let's say the Big Ten is, if you're judging conferences right now, it's kind of
First off, we're all besides, and Weeds follows it closely because of geographics. Mm-hmm. But we're all.
If you're
But we're
picking,
Big Ten
if you're
fans.
picking games thus far, the Big Ten's probably looking as good or better than anybody except for Clemson. Clemson and LSU are both still just dominating, but Alabama hasn't played anybody really to speak of, and so is the
Neither is Georgia, for that matter. So
didn't they play? Oh, they didn't play your team.
Nah.
No,
Your team plays this week.
we're 2-0, man,
That's right. That's right. Yeah, you're 2-0.
and we're
See,
still
my
ranked higher in the
rankings, I've got
power
Ohio
rankings.
State 5, Wisconsin 9,
Penn State 10.
Penn State 10, Michigan 12.
Michigan's still
Where you got
12.
Wisconsin at then?
Wisconsin's 9.
Oh, 9, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Michigan State's at 17.
From the preseason, I've improved Wisconsin 4.7 points. That's
Yeah.
one of my biggest gainers.
That's pretty good.
They're the anti-Florida State.
How far has Florida State? Well, who has dropped the farthest in yours?
That's got
UCLA.
State. Shoot, UCLA shouldn't have been that high.
Yeah, they probably didn't have too far to drop.
Florida
Anyway,
State,
all right.
almost 7 points.
All right, I tell you what, we're going to do. Let's take a quick break, and we'll come back and we'll give our bets for this week in college, and then we'll come back after that and talk about pro football. You're watching Big Ten, the Big Ten.
Big Ten, the
Big Ten Talk.
Hey, thank you for tuning into the bloopers reel of Take the Points.
Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We'll be back right after this.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you or a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching. Morning, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. My name is Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the Take the Points crew down there on the end. It is Brian Turner. Right there in the middle, it is Lucas Vaughan. And right here next to me is Jamey Hodges. Appreciate these boys coming up and sharing their virtue and wisdom each week with us up here. And as we'll try to tell you the future, tell you what's going on. All right. College football this weekend. What are the intriguing matchups? What has you folks thinking hard and ready to throw cash? Make it rain.
I think to this week's matchup, the week threes, everybody starts their conference next week. The matchups are not great this week. I don't think. Yeah, there's really I like Iowa State, but other than that,
that's where ESPN's.
Yeah, there's just a few pretty good matchups. Other than that, it's pretty bad this week.
Air Force, they've got an interesting. It was Air Force versus. I didn't pick it to bet, but
the world.
Oh, it's a good
win.
one.
Colorado
versus Air Force. I thought looked like an interesting game.
That's a 3.5 point game.
Yeah, nobody's fired up about Illinois versus Eastern Michigan.
That's a lower line than you expect.
That's actually,
and it's getting pushed down farther now.
Yeah,
Why
are people betting Eastern Michigan?
Because they're better than Illinois, would be my guess, but
that's possible.
No, they're not.
We'll find out. We'll find out Saturday.
We'll know for sure.
In between the lines.
Because Vegas doesn't know what they're talking about. That's
that Friday, it's not a great game, but that Houston Washington State game will be fun to watch. You got
I agree with that.
If you bet the over, it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah. But everyone's going to be on the over in that game because it is two high-powered offenses.
Yeah, that'll be a good time. What's the over on that one?
I haven't even looked at it.
I thought you were looking at them at the
I've got multiple pages here.
Well, that's the thing. We our good friend Lucas started printing off multiple. He printed himself a little magazine.
I did. I got a magazine in front of me, and I even scaled it down some. It could have been longer.
Well, all right. We may as well tell folks our picks and tell them why you are
74.
74 for Friday night.
Those are fun. That's not the 93 Oklahoma game we had last year.
That's not enough for Washington State. I wouldn't think Washington State, Houston, but that's not my pick. All right, what are you doing this week, Jamey?
I'm gonna get on that turtle train.
Maryland Terrapins.
Going to take Maryland.
We already talked about them drilling Syracuse. You're
Who's they playing?
Right
Temple.
the Loxley train.
Game's at 7.5.
Yep. Going to take Maryland minus 7.5 against Temple.
Okay.
Then I'm going to take Northwestern minus 18 against UNLV.
Because they had a week off or what?
Because UNLV lost to Arkansas State last week.
UNLV is not a good team.
Yeah.
That game is
at Northwestern.
Is at Northwestern.
Yeah.
But the only thing that would scare me there is Northwestern put the ball in the fridge or something after they
doesn't matter.
after they've won after they're ahead by 30-10 or something. I guess that'd be enough.
Great. That covers.
That's fine. That's fine. How about you, Lucas? What are you looking at this week?
I like that. I like Iowa. Iowa State played at home against Northern Iowa.
This is an interesting game in that it started out. What was it? Iowa State was favored, now
Iowa at 2.5 is what
2.5 Iowa now.
Right now, so
it's flipped.
Iowa State struggled at home against Northern Iowa, which is a subdivision.
But
Warner.
They are a top 10.
They are good, but
which is probably better than the bottom 30 in Division 1.
Bite your tongue.
But Iowa's played good football. They're strong.
Illinois
50.
We're the bottom 40.
We're not bottom 40.
They have moved up. I saw.
They keep adding teams. We're bottom 50 now.
Are you guys 80-something?
We're 80. Yeah. 79, we moved up to 79. So
I've got you at 80 on my power rating.
Is that right? Yeah. All right, I'm sorry.
So, I'm going to take Iowa minus 2.5, and I'm going to take Virginia at home versus Florida State.
I like that.
I think Florida State's a mess. Virginia's playing good football.
They are a mess.
Bronco Mendenhall's building a good program there.
So,
at what point do they consider tossing Willie Taggart out the door?
Week.
I don't know. It seems like a mess down there.
You see,
they look like an out-of-shape team for a Florida team that should be conditioned in the heat. Mm-hmm. And they also have a ton of penalties already. His 1 year at Oregon, they led Division I in penalties.
And
very undisciplined.
Unconditioned and undisciplined.
And Virginia's the opposite of that.
Yeah. How about you, Weiss?
If I'm going to play for coach, I want his name to be Bronco.
Bronco.
I like that. What are you doing, Weiss?
I've got 3. I'll pick my first 2 for the show's purposes.
Does he understand the format?
It's 2 picks and then the dog, Super Dog.
Michigan State minus 14.
Oh, you never gave Super Dog, by the way.
I didn't either.
I went there.
Okay, we'll come back.
Michigan State finally showed last week they have an offense.
They do.
For a team that averaged, 18 points a game last year?
Yeah.
I'm picking them to cover 14 this week.
Okay.
Man, don't pick the second one.
And
hey, go ahead. Pick Eastern Michigan or whatever you're picking.
My third one is going to be Iowa State plus 2.5. My second one is Central Florida covered 7.5 as well.
Well, see, hey, so you're picking against we got mono
I picked against him.
Oh man, that's not cool.
Yeah, that's good job, Weiss.
When have I ever worried about that?
Well, no, you haven't.
So what's your official 2 games for the show?
Let me give
Michigan
you
State and Central Florida.
Central Florida.
My official 2 games for the show are Ohio State minus 16 at Indiana University, and I'm sorry about that. That's your squad. I understand.
That's fine. We're gonna be head-to-head too when I tell you my Super Dog.
That's right. And my other one is even though BYU beat Tennessee, I'm just not. I'm not hopping on the Conestoga wagon out there at Brigham Young in Provo. So I'm going with USC minus 4 at BYU. I think that's a good one.
BYU's a tough place to play in though for a program that's not a powerhouse. They've actually got a decent home field advantage.
We'll see. We'll see how that works. I'm swayed by your talk about the offensive coordinator, I guess, and the
I like Graham Harrell.
quarterback. Super Dogs. Forgot Super Dogs. Who do you got? IU to beat Ohio State.
16.
You laugh now. Next week I'll be in here running this place.
I am laughing now. I'm sorry. I am laughing now. How about you, Lucas?
I'm going to take the Ohio Bobcats.
Oh, who they have?
Marshall. They're at Marshall, and Marshall.
And you are mad at Marshall.
They may be mad.
Yep.
So
what's the number on that?
5.5.
I'm surprised Ohio is a 5.5 dog to
I agree.
Another non-Power 5 school.
So
that makes no sense to me. Super Dog there, Weiss.
So I've got 2 choices for friendly fire here on Super Dog.
He's got to be him, doesn't he, folks? He's got to be him.
My rules.
Yeah.
Wait, no, it's not.
Yeah.
I considered BYU upsetting USC.
Oh, I can see that.
But I also like Temple as my Super Dog.
That's fine.
I'm taking Temple Super Dog.
Well, what's the number?
7 or 7.5, depending on where you look.
All right, my Super Dog. I've got. I don't like Florida. I don't think Florida's as good as they're cracked up to be.
I agree, but Kentucky's not nearly as good as
I like
they were
Kentucky.
last year.
Kentucky 7.5 point dog. I'm going to take.
Kentucky cannot throw the ball. They're playing their backup quarterback.
I'm here to tell you.
Now there is one. Can I mention one right now?
You're the Wildcats.
We got a little time.
This is more of an anti-Florida than
this Purdue TCU game. The starting quarterback at Purdue is out, doubtful with a concussion. That line's moved to Purdue's actually getting 2.5 points. If he does play, I like Purdue in that game a lot.
Yeah, but if he plays,
you better bet it now. Yeah, you better bet it now.
Well, and that's what I mean. If you keep an eye on it and you think he's going to play, if you can get a number now, you get it.
Yeah, I did that last week with the Broncos. Got them to pick him before the line moved. We saw how that worked out.
Yeah.
You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We're going to come back. We're going to talk NFL, and we'll be right back. What's Antonio? Has he done anything this week?
I don't even want to talk about it.
We'll be right back after this. No, that's right.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Morning, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. It's Take the Points edition down there. It is Brian Turner here in the middle, covering his face in agony.
I'm in deep thought.
It is Lucas Vaughan. And right here next to me is Jamey Hodges. We were talking about sports and gambling on it. And you had an update just moments ago.
Wait, wrong thing.
I'm not sure what he means.
Tropicana.
Oh, September 12th, yesterday. The Tropicana
We have
opened
done so
their
well.
sportsbook.
He's still going if you don't giggle.
Yeah, I dare say you ruined it, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, Tropicana in Evansville opened their sportsbook yesterday.
How about that?
Their William and Hill sportsbook.
So wait,
or William Hill.
William Hill.
There's
Time.
no
William
and.
Hill.
I need to
There's
let my
no
boss
and.
know what time I can't work tomorrow.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. So you're saying that you might go over there and place a bet rather than watch the roasted chestnuts?
We want pictures if you go. Honestly, I want like a pic of what
I think
this
maybe a
was.
Nisbet trip.
Oh,
The roasted chestnuts
no
play at
way you go
6:30.
wrong.
You got to be back for that.
hey,
Well,
Dr. England.
two of us
Principal Smith.
Scratchy throat.
Coming down with a bug.
two of us were at freshman football last night.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's true. That is true. You got freshman. Well, so yeah, that's open
can
over in
make my family
Evansville.
mad.
The closest sports book that you can walk into, watch TVs on the wall, and place
they gonna
money.
set
They
that up
tweeted
in
out
there?
pictures.
I don't
this
know.
week. It
I
looks
badly
pretty-
want to
pretty
go
cool.
over and look at it now. I mean,
There's pictures on Twitter now.
is there?
I'll have to
Okay.
check that out where they got it set up.
That's not the same. I wanna see it for myself.
Tropicana, Evansville, Twitter. Pictures are on there.
Actually, I don't have plans. I do have plans Saturday.
Of course you do.
Oh, you've got your
Anniversary dinner?
month-long anniversary dinners. You got to go clip fresh rose petals.
Hi, Dodie. She doesn't watch this. We know
She
that.
does, actually. Once in a while.
She saw it once. Hey, 6 viewers can't be wrong.
That's exactly right. All right. NFL. What were your impressions first weekend of the NFL? Okay, first impression is Baltimore as good as they looked? Is Miami as bad as they looked?
Neither.
Let me tell you a
Are the
secret.
Patriots as good as they looked? Is Pittsburgh as bad as they looked?
Let me tell you a secret. Do not overreact to week 1 NFL.
Those are in the middle.
That is a gambler's biggest mistake.
Yeah.
Is
I've
week
seen
1
some numbers this week.
overreactions.
Teams that lost by 30 being against the
Oh, I've
spread
got all
the
that
next week.
here, yeah.
They do fairly well against the spread the next week. About a 60% clip, I think.
Teams that lost by 30?
Yeah.
They actually come back and do a better job.
Because of the public
So
overreacting.
will Miami do that now that they're? I don't
Someone
know.
might be
We're going to
counting
get
on it.
picks here in a little bit, but I don't. Is there a potentiality for Miami? Who's playing quarterback for Miami, for crying out loud?
Not Josh Rosen.
It'll be Fitzpatrick.
Is Josh Rosen hurt? Did he hurt him?
No, did you not see his
Yes, I did see it.
dismal performance?
But if you're tanking, that's the guy you put out there, right? I mean, if you're
there is that.
in full on tank mode, did you see the?
Here's a question: is he going to be a first round quarterback that then had 2 straight number 1 picks drafted right behind him?
Probably.
Could be.
Oh, certainly. Yeah, there's
The most important thing to take
there's
out
3 or
of-
4 good quarterbacks coming out this.
The most important thing
next
to take
spring.
out of week
Number 1
1.
overall.
Yeah. Do what?
The most important thing to take out of week 1 was the week 1 leading rusher.
Week 1, Marlon Mack.
Yeah, 174 yards, 2 tutties.
Wow, that's a nice game, and that's a
Against
good
the
defense
Chargers
of San Diego.
at San Diego.
Is that because
Still
they called
lost in
Derrick
overtime.
Henry's 75-yard screen a pass?
Yes.
Any surprise in
'Cause it
that?
was.
In the
Oakland was a
Bears,
surprise.
the Bears,
The-
Green Bay.
A surprise. I mean, I was surprised that they just weren't ready to play. They didn't have a chance to win that game from the word go. Bad coaching, bad game plan, bad offense.
Those
Defense
two-
looked good.
2 quarterbacks that never played in the preseason.
Yeah.
That makes you wonder. I mean, this year it kind of seemed like the preseason for a lot of teams took on less importance than ever.
More so than ever.
A lot
More
of
so than
starters
It's never
did, a lot of
meant
starters
much,
did not
but
play.
There was a lot of starters that never played a single down this year.
And Rodgers didn't look worth a hoot either. I mean, it was
One good pass.
one good pass, and that was sorry for.
No, it was a difficult game to watch, but we lost the first game last year too. Different circumstances, but
Same team.
yeah, same team, but different circumstances.
Helps my underbet.
My over almost hit. It would have taken
I mean,
us
season
30 off.
total.
You're
7
over.
games.
You're over. Came as close to hitting as my Syracuse versus Maryland. Well, all right. So week 2 coming up.
This week, 'cause I was gonna bet
Week
against
2 coming up this weekend. There's still a full slate.
no.
Full slate of 16 games.
Playing my team.
What are you talking about? What are you-
He's back on call.
He didn't know what's going on. Got to
Week
keep him on
2.
point.
Oh, okay.
I'm making eye contact. I'm listening. Let's go.
I appreciate. Well, okay. Then give me your picks. It's pick time. We're going to
We
make
haven't
2
even
picks
talked
apiece.
about anything. Okay.
Well,
go ahead.
tell me who you want. Tell me what you want to talk. What are you looking forward to this weekend? Matt Patricia's triumphant return
No.
to Detroit.
To Detroit?
Well, aren't they playing in Detroit this weekend?
I don't know.
Yeah, they are.
Yes, they are.
Against the Chargers. Chargers at Detroit, but
Yeah, that's only 2.5 points. I like the Chargers in that one. It's not my pick, but I do like the Chargers in that
do.
one,
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, that's. What do you want to talk about?
even
Joe?
with their O-line issues.
I'll make my picks.
Make your picks, Lucas.
All right. This team, Cleveland, got blown out by Tennessee last week. Everybody's favorite darling went down to Tennessee and just got obliterated.
That was that.
There's a
They're at Cleveland. But now they're going to the Jets. I'm going to take Cleveland minus 2.5 at the Jets.
That's so you're thinking the fighting Baker Mayfields will come back, and OBJ likes that stadium. I
Yeah.
mean, he's played pretty well in there.
So no, I like that. And then I like the Jacksonville-Houston over. I know Nick Foles went out, but they got that Gardner Minshew kid
Minshew.
out of Washington State.
Did you-
He
now,
saw the
May
numbers
or
he
may
put
not
up
be
there.
Mac from It's Always Sunny in
Yeah.
Philadelphia.
Did you watch Gardner Minshew play much last year? It was a lot of fun
Yeah.
to watch play.
I watched his
Watching
mustache
guy.
play a lot.
So this is at Houston.
That's nothing new for him, is it?
So I'm going to take the over at 43 on those two.
All right, there. I like that. What do you-
You want to do the survivors now while I'm here?
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to take Baltimore. Baltimore's at home minus, what is it now, 14?
Yeah, I already have
14 and a half.
I'll go ahead and give you Survivor
Against
too.
the Cardinals.
I'm matching that. I'm going Baltimore too.
Same.
Wow.
So we're all four going the Baltimore Ravens.
Guaranteed lose.
Oh, wow. Well, I guess this game
So
is
take
fun,
the
boys.
point Survivor Leagues over week 2.
Almost was for me week 1 with Philadelphia.
Join the club. Almost was for me with Seattle.
Yeah.
They were behind till about 2 or 3 minutes
The top
to go.
3 picks were Seattle, Philadelphia, and New Orleans, and all 3 of them barely won.
New Orleans was
especially
struggle. Yeah, that was a tough one. What do you picks?
I got Baltimore, Arizona under 47.
Okay.
I think that one.
Well, so you're
Which goes along with one of my picks.
You're
Actually,
not
I like
you're
it.
not drinking the Baltimore Ravens 59-point Kool-Aid that they're going to do that every week or something like.
I think that was more Miami.
Oh, okay.
That being said, my other pick is Miami plus 20.5.
Yeah.
Counting on the bounce
That's a
back.
lot of points. That's
a lot of points on a home game. Warm Miami weather. September. Belichick kind of treats September as his preseason.
Yeah. And they're dealing with issues of their own.
Yeah, off-field issues.
Off-field issues of their own.
Some camaraderie, team building between receivers and owners.
I like
Can be settled in West Palm.
Well, they're going there. That's where they're going.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Short drive up the coast.
No wonder he signed.
Team building exercises are good to go.
There you go. All right.
Biggest road dog in NFL history.
Can you believe that? I'm not. It's not a surprise.
It started at 15.
Actually, I'm surprised it's 20.5 because I figured it'd get higher than that.
Got all the way to 20.5, which is where I got it. I think it's back down to 19.5 or 20 at most shops.
Nice. I'm surprised. I think I would have thought it got higher. I thought it'd get to 21. What are you doing?
I'm gonna take my Colts.
You love it. You're going to take
I like
the Colts
it too.
every
We're in
week,
their head. No, we're in their head. Well, why not?
What are they?
Go with
Who are
it.
they playing?
Tennessee.
Oh.
Divisional game. We're in Tennessee's head.
Down there.
Tennessee's gonna have a letdown.
It's down there, right?
Yeah, imagine.
The shade Tennessee threw at Cleveland in the post-game conferences was kind of entertaining.
I didn't catch that.
Delaney Walker and
talk
Vrabel
about
both.
all summer long.
Yeah.
Everybody crowning
They
that
are
team.
who we thought they were.
Yeah.
Broke out the old green.
Who's your other thing?
My other one goes along with Weeze's under. I'm gonna take Arizona plus the 14.5 is what I saw.
Yeah.
And just because I think it'll be a low score, I don't think it's going to be a high scoring game. Arizona showed they can put up points quick.
I'm taking the other side.
I feel even better. Folks, rush to Evansville. Bet Arizona.
I'm taking just for the opposite reason.
Arizona showed they can put up points.
Arizona showed they could put up points when
Right. Don't care when they put 'em up.
When Detroit was tired and Kyler Murray, they all of a sudden.
Don't care when they put them up.
All right, I'm going Baltimore minus 13.5 and against Arizona.
Tennessee minus 3 also.
No, I'm not going against
Do
you
it.
on that
Come
one.
on.
No. New Orleans got that little first weekend hiccup out of their way, and they've got the Rams
they're
coming
1-9 their last
Revenge
10 openers.
New Orleans was, yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't cover
They
this
never
time.
win week
They
one.
They won. How about it? New Orleans is going to get, this is the big, fat revenge game from the NFC Championship.
You're going against Kroenke. This is an anti-Kroenke bet.
this
This
has
is
nothing
not
to do with New
got
Orleans.
nothing to do with the Saints.
You're going to take the
This is
Saints plus 3?
2 best games this weekend.
I
in
got
that
plus
one.
2.5. I got them plus 2.5.
This
so.
is, you are no way.
Who's your super dog or your survivors?
Baltimore.
We all
We're
took-
Oh yeah, everybody was on.
Everybody
That's
took
right.
Baltimore.
No, 2 biggest games this week are the Seattle, New Orleans, or Seattle, Pittsburgh, and New Orleans, LA.
For postseason.
For implications.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, folks, we'll be right back. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. It's the Take the Points edition. We're going to come back, talk a little postseason baseball coming up, and we might even bring up a few other football things. We'll be back right after these. Do please stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband-only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Welcome back, folks. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. By the way, one other thing about the pro football that I meant to bring up and that I forgot to bring up. We all pay occasional attention to some folks out in Vegas that play. There's something called a super contest. Well, there's a circa contest now, too, and they had 1,700 entries. And what they do is you put 5 games in, five picks.
What was their buy-in?
Each week. That was $1,000. Okay. $1,000. So they had, actually, I think it was 1,800 players or something like that.
William Hill, make this happen in Indiana next year.
Yeah, 1,800 players in the circa. It's circa contest. Out of all 1,800 players, how many do you think went 5-0?
16.
I'm going to go 16.
I just thought you cover it. So there's only 16 out of 1,800?
16 out of 1,800 went 5-0. I mean, that seems to me tremendously low.
Well, but you're betting with the spread.
Well, I understand that.
It's like the old days before casinos or anything close, or internet phone. Guys would have the pick sheets. They give you 10 NFL games. You had to pick 3.
How many do you think went 4-0 and a push? 4-0 with 13. A push. 33.
33. I meant
33.
I saw 3.
How many do you think went 0-5? This is the.
That wouldn't be that. I mean.
See, statistically,
I think that'd be a low number.
If you have 16 hitting 5,
20 of them.
If you call it 50-50, which against the spread should be close to 50-50, that's still 3% chance you're hitting all 5.
30 players.
There you
go. Went over.
30 players went over. And
I would be mad.
Of the 1,800, 23 players didn't get their picks in on time.
Paid $1,000.
How many was the total number?
You know what? That's all right. They didn't need those games, all right?
They're going to catch up.
Actually, they had one on the show this morning, and he said his buddy called him, or he called his buddy. The picks had to be in 3:30, right, or 3 o'clock. Had to be on 3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon for this contest. And he was used to one of the other contests where the picks have to go in before game time. And he calls his buddy at 3:30. Says, "Hey man, let's talk over picks. Let's figure out what we're going to do here." And the guy says, "What do you mean talk over picks? It ended 30 minutes ago." The guy had 3 entries. Ouch!
Oh!
Talk about a kick in the
Antonio
jumblies.
Brown.
Yeah. Speaking of a kick in the jumblies, how about that poor Milwaukee Brewers, man? They lose their big stud duck for the rest of the year. What happened? Or what do they do? What do they do without him?
Not much.
I don't know. They're a game and a half back. It's going to be tough, but
25% chance at making it even with him. So
you figure it drops in half?
Probably 20%.
Well, you see, you got to figure they had, only 3 games left against the Cardinals, and he kills the Cardinals.
Not when we walk him, he does.
Christian Yelich is who we're talking about.
And he at home, how many home games?
I think I saw one of either 4 or 5 players ever to have a 2-year stretch that was 80 homers, 200 RBIs, and 50 steals. There was like 4 or 5 ever. Barry Bonds did it 3 times by himself,
and not quite full 2 years.
Yeah,
I mean he's going to miss the last 20 games of this season.
And he's been so stellar at home. That's where they're going to miss him. Is he's just really.
That's a shame. I do feel bad.
And I like Christian Yelich.
I like Christian
Yelich.
Yelich. Yeah, great player, fun to watch. Always a thrill when he comes to the plate because you never know what the guy's going to do.
So does Bellinger wrap up the NL MVP then?
Yes. My answer
You kind of have to figure that Bellinger will. I haven't seen what the numbers in Las Vegas did, but they might have moved or something on that. Okay, who we got 3 weeks to go in the season. 18, 17, 16 games left in the season. Cubs are currently in the wild card position along with the Washington Nationals.
Arizona close on their heels.
The Dodgers already clinched. The Braves are half a dozen games or more on the
9.5.
The Braves and Dodgers are pretty
Braves
much
and Dodgers
assured.
are the other 3 spots are still in flux.
Yeah, they are.
Can the Cardinals hold on? They're up 4
Yes.
games.
I think they can, but they got a tough schedule coming up. They've got to play Chicago 6 times.
7.
7
Of the
times.
3 teams, they have the toughest
Yeah.
remaining strength of schedule. But it's 522, 501. Milwaukee's actually 474.
But of the 3 teams are probably playing the best over the last month
now.
period.
77% chance of winning the division according to Fangraphs.
Do any of the other squads? Are we giving a chance at all to the Phillies or to the Mets?
Not them. Don't.
10% chance to the Mets. That's about it.
Why? Because of pitching or something? I mean, so who do they have left?
Over. They're 74. They're the only ones within striking distance.
Arizona have a shot?
I think you're.
Yeah, there's a couple games.
They're about 5 games over 500. I think Milwaukee. Milwaukee's the one to me that has the chance, even without Yelich, to catch. And Chicago is the last.
They got to catch Chicago.
All right.
And Chicago didn't play well on the Tuesday night out in San Diego. That's a tough. Chicago still has, even though you look at the schedule, Chicago has the best chance to get in. They do not play well on the road.
They're 12 under 500 on the road.
They've been awful on the road.
30 and 42. So
take that for.
I still have a futures bet on them, so I'm pulling for them or the Twins. I'll root for anyone I got money on.
A futures bet on them to get in, or a futures bet on them to win to win the World Series.
Yeah.
Oh my. Yeah, good luck with that. That's a.
I'd rather pay you up just so they
It
don't.
was. I might be willing to negotiate.
So yeah, baseball coming down to the nitty gritty. We'll have a lot more of that next week. We'll know a lot more about what is happening next week. High school football into full swing now. How'd the Mules look the other night?
Mules are 2-0. Still haven't given up a point this year. Shut out Cesar. Shut out Johnson City. Chester was supposed to be the biggest competition coming in this year.
And then El Dorado thumped
them. They got down
them.
32-0 at halftime to El Dorado last week. So there were a lot of turnovers in that. So I'd expect Chester to be a little better than what they showed last week. But
Flora comes into Friday night's action. They've gone 2-0. And I got to looking at Flora's schedule. I didn't bring it in with me, but I got to looking at Flora's schedule, and they have a real good opportunity to get in the playoffs this year if they just continue playing how they're playing right.
Be a nice upswing from last year.
They were
honestly last year they just had
one or two
bad
games.
year, and so
tough year. And they've got Robinson coming in tonight. That'll be here in Flora. You can watch that right here on Wabash Catch TV.
We talked earlier. They're 1-1. The loss was to Warrensburg Latham 21-20 week 1. That was their non-conference game.
And they beat Red Hill. How bad did they?
Non-conference game week 8 might be in jeopardy. Carlisle's got low numbers right now.
Oh, is that right?
Carlisle does.
Yeah.
Have we heard any more about Vienna? Whether that
it's about the same.
That the game with Fairfield might be in jeopardy later in the year.
That may actually work out.
Take away a Saturday game, leave open other possibilities.
No, that's a Fairfield.
Oh,
yeah,
that's in Fairfield. Give you a chance to maybe go elsewhere. Salem Salem's not doing. Salem's struggling right now. Salem having a tough time coming off their 6-3 year last year, but they can get back on the road. Get back in the swing of things. They still have 4 more home games to go, right?
Yes.
Hope everlasting.
Who was the running back last year that I can't
Harness, Jacob Harness.
So he graduated, right? He was a senior.
He's gone. Well, folks, we do appreciate you tuning in each and every week to our version of Take the Points, and we hope you'll come back next week. Thank you so much for being here.
Are there other
It's a pleasure.
Lucas, thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome, sir.
Jamey,
See you tonight.
Have a great day, folks.